Hey, what's going on, guys? Phil here from Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube with another quick matchup for you. Now, if you don't know what these are, we're basically showing you what a certain size tire looks like on a certain size wheel. Now, this one right off the bat you're noticing is very stretched, and this is a very small tire on a decently large wheel. So I have to tell you that this is not recommended. I wouldn't recommend putting this on here. So this is a 255/35 R20 mounted on a 20/12 -51 ARKON off-road Lincoln. So very, very stretched, which means that the tire is significantly narrower than the width of the wheel. So when I'm talking about all these numbers, I'll kind of explain it to you. So 20, I'm referring to the diameter, so 20 across, and then 12 is going to be the depth or the width of the wheel, so 12 wide. -51 is the offset, which doesn't actually impact how the tire mounts up on here. And as far as the tire goes, 255/35. It's going to be your cross-section width and then the ratio to calculate out how tall your sidewall is. So if you just roughly measure, this overall height is about 26.5, 27 inches or so. And then width is kind of hard to measure because if I go from where the actual seam of the traction path is, you're looking at only about 10 inches, but it's stretched out obviously all the way to the bead because this is mounted on here. It's filled with air. This is a real thing that you can actually do. Like, it's physically possible to do, but like I said, would not recommend it. You have an extreme stretch on the sidewall. You have roughly 1.5 to 2 inches of stretch. So there's no sort of bulge. There's no protection for the actual rim of your wheel. You can even see, so usually during the mounting process, your tire will cover up the parts of your wheel that get damaged during mounting because inside here you would never see because the rubber goes over it. But if you look at this one, you can see chips in the paint and scratches from where they use these tools to actually mount the tires on here. So we did want to just kind of show you what this looks like because there are people out there doing it. Like I said, we can't recommend that for legal and liability reasons. This isn't necessarily a perfectly safe setup, something that on most trucks wouldn't be correctly weight rated for it. This particular guy actually just made an error in selecting what he wanted, but the order came through, so we mounted it up anyway, and then we called him up and we were like, are you sure you want that? And the answer was no, I do not want that. So we're getting that resolved for him, but we still wanted to show you guys what it looks like when you stretch a super skinny tire on a super wide wheel. That's your matchup. Peace.